Hi there, my name's Charles Egland, and I'm an assistant professor here in the Department of Anthropology at UNCG. Now, there are two major misconceptions about archaeology. The first is that it's the study of dinosaurs, which of course it's not, and the second is that archaeologists study the past. But if you think about it, this is actually impossible. The only way you could actually do this would be to take a time machine back into the past and observe people going about their daily lives. In the absence of such a machine, we archaeologists are forced to interpret things that exist with us in the present, artifacts, to reconstruct the cultures of past peoples. And one of the best ways to do this is through experimentation. I teach a class here at UNCG called Zooarchaeology that introduces students to the study of animal bones from archaeological sites. In this class, I give students a hands-on opportunity to participate in the process of experimentation by having them butcher deer parts with replicated stone tools.
The Butchery Lab was an informative experience that demonstrated how important hands-on work is to learning. I learned that having a plan is absolutely necessary when butchering, which has interesting implications for human cognition, but also for interpreting the fossil record. If an individual has no knowledge or practice with butchering, then things can get very messy and drag on, possibly inviting predators and scavengers to the butchery site. This has become apparent to me through the hands-on opportunities provided by this lab.
We as a faculty integrate such hands-on activities into our anthropology courses as much as possible in order to supplement more traditional learning strategies. The goals of this particular lab are: 1. To give students a sense of the factors that ancient peoples had to consider when butchering an animal for food. Think about it. How long does it take to butcher an animal? What sorts of resources are available from a particular animal? And 2, to explore how the cut marks that are found on butchered bones actually reflect the process of butchery. Students have learned that stone knives typically leave cut marks on the surfaces of bones. So as they are conducting the experiment, we explore how these cut marks can allow us to reconstruct the behavior of ancient hunters. What would the pattern of cut marks look like, for example, if the butcher were experienced or inexperienced? How would the patterns of cut marks look different if an animal had been hunted by humans or scavenged by them after being killed by a carnivore? By using hands-on lab experiences like this, I try to make the past come alive for my students and give them a sense of how anthropologists actually plan and carry out research designed to help us understand the mind and the behavior of our ancestors.